Hello and welcome to Southern Knowledge. Happy New Year. I'm Mia Anderson and this is Southern Knowledge. I want to say Happy New Year to all of our Southern Knowledge family. This is the first show of the year. We're back. We look a little bit different, but still great information all the same. Once again, Southern Knowledge is a community-based platform. It's your platform. If you have a business, if you're an entrepreneur, you've got a book out, you've got a fitness thing out, whatever it is that you want to share with the community, Southern Knowledge is your platform. If you would love to be on Southern Knowledge, I'd love to have you. Please contact Southern Knowledge on Facebook or Southern Knowledge 6 at Instagram. So let's get started. First off though, I got some homework for you guys. Not really homework, but I need you to do something for me. I need you to like, tag, and share this video. Share it with your friends. Let everybody know that there's some information that they may need to know and they want to know.
Yeah.
What I said. So like, tag, and share for me.
Easy to do.
Easy, yes,
Easy.
really.
Free.
You got it. Great. 2020 has arrived and quite a few people are using words like new decade, renew, reestablish, reset as it get going word, like a renewing and what some words we talked about earlier.
Rejuvenate.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good one.
All of that. However you wish to start your year, make it your own and make it your best is what I have to say. So the Southern Knowledge phrase for this year will be New Vision 2020 #. All right, now we're going to get started. Well, as you can see, we're in a different space here. We are here at Pilates Physique, 17015 Kenton Drive, Suite 204, here in Cornelius, North Carolina, correct?
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. We are here, and I'm so gracious to be here with the owner, Denise, Maffia. Correct. Has been a large contributor to the Pilates community. 5 years in this location, 12 years in the Lake Norman area, and 18 years total. Awesome, awesome. So once again, I want to say thank you for allowing us to be here and being able to bring this information to the Southern Knowledge family. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
People are out there, setting goals, fitness goals, and I thought that this would be a good way to start off the Southern Knowledge year, bringing them some new information about some new things that's going on in the fitness community, if you want to call it that.
Right.
Today, my guest is Alison Lighthouse. That's her right there, y'all. A second-generation master Pilates instructor who studied under one of two individuals that Joseph Pilates personally certified before he passed away in 1967. Alison has owned and operated Sunset Pilates Studio on Palm Beach Island, Florida for about 16 years.
Yes.
Southern girl.
Yes, Southern girl.
Southern girl, huh?
From Charleston and St. Augustine.
Oh my goodness, she is a
Those
Southern
are my
girl.
towns.
We like that. We like that. Alison is very passionate about the art of sculpting the body through a balanced blend of strength and flexible training, which improves posture, reduces stress, and creates long, lean muscles without bulking up. Alison, welcome to the show.
I'm so happy to be here.
I just met Alison by chance. I was just searching for something and stumbled up on this amazing something that I've never seen.
Right.
And I inquired about it. So we're going to talk a little bit about it and get the ball rolling on this interview, okay? Awesome. Don't forget, like, tag, and share. Don't want to miss this. Alison, you have created a cutting-edge discipline called Rollology. I said it good that time, didn't I?
You did. You said it perfectly.
So that anybody can have a safe and effective workout that is affordable.
Correct.
Correct?
Yes, correct.
Tell me, what is Rollology?
Okay, Rollology is, we use the foam roller as a tool to help you kind of go back to where you were maybe 20 years ago with your body. What's going on in our society today is that we're texting, we're on the computer, we're driving, and we're doing all these things, and we're just folding back over. And so what Rollology does is help you find what's called neutral spine, where you go back into good posture. Some people can't do it, but once we get you there, then you work from that posture. You know, we get your core muscles going. We work on the pelvic floor. We lengthen, we strengthen, and we just think about, you know, we want you to feel and look 20 years younger.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think that's possible.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So I have a personal story, but what are some of the effects or results that a person can receive from Rollology?
Well, first of all, they'll feel better.
Okay.
They'll look better. They can relieve neck pain, lower back pain. Also, their body's stronger, more flexible, and you know, as we age, you know, thank God we have these little computers where we can back out of the driveway with the camera. But you know, you really do sometimes need to rotate around and look back while you back out of the driveway. And if you're real tight, you can't do that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got a point there because I struggle with, and I use my
rotation.
camera all the time. You know?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I back in instead of pulling straight in, so I won't have the difficulty of not seeing that person behind the car.
Yeah.
Because I can't do that whole turning around.
You just
thing.
have to kind of string from head, pull your vertebrae apart, and start to rotate. You know, and each day you might get a little bit further and a little bit further. Yeah.
Sounds good to
It's
me.
that thing if you don't, you don't
Use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Okay, I talked about I will talk about my own personal story, but a person with limited mobility and chronic pain, they can benefit from Rollology, correct?
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
With myself, I've had neck surgery where I've fused, I think, 4 through 6, and I suffer from a severe case of sciatica. Now, I had no clue, because by the way, y'all, today she gave a free class, but we'll talk about that too, and I was a participant in it, had no idea what to expect, thought you were going to kill me, because I was struggling really over the past few weeks, just getting out of bed, literally walking.
Right.
Family, when I tell you guys, what was it, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, Denise?
Yeah, I think it was about 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes with this baby right here.
That baby right there.
Now, I'm a little rusty. I hadn't been on the mat in a long time. But what I will tell you is from about, I guess it was 11:45 when we got done with class today, right?
Yes.
So now I feel absolutely amazing. I mean, I have not felt this good in about 7 weeks.
I love to hear that. That's
So is that...
That's what I hear from people. You feel good right away. One class you feel better. You're not. I hope that you don't have any aches and pains. I just want you to feel wonderful.
No, not right now. But you know that nighttime sleep when you get up in the morning might have a little soreness on
Just
it.
get up and move around. Take a nice hot bath. Maybe a glass of wine tonight before you go to bed. That's okay too.
Wow. So I'm a believer of Rollology, because this in a mat, y'all, for real, it's like got me.
And you were in a group class. It wasn't even a private.
Class.
It was 15 people.
Wow.
And we had instructors, more than one instructor to help everybody. But it was a big class, and you held your own.
I held my own. So that brings us to Southern girl, lives in Florida. What in the world are you doing in Charlotte? Why are you in Charlotte?
I came here as an invitation from Denise, and we did a 3-day workshop on the Rollology method. And I certified 7 Rollologists, or 7 instructors. We had a nurse, we had a yoga instructor, we had Pilates instructors, we had all kinds of people, a physical therapist. And that want to learn this method because it works, and it will help them help their clients feel better. And then on Friday night we did something called foot, toe, and Merlot.
What was that? Because I missed that part. Tell me about that.
So our feet are our foundation, and we need to work on our feet because they get hammer toes and they get bunions. And, you know, most bunions, she's looking at her feet. Most bunions are not from your grandma or from your aunt. Usually they're from the shoes you wear. From those shoes. And flip-flops are the worst.
Really?
We call them the cigarettes of shoes.
Wow. How a flip flop? Because I would think a closed-in shoe is what causes the bunion.
No.
No. I'm all wrong.
You gotta hang on to the big toe's gotta go over and hang on to that little thong.
That's right. I've never thought about
to
that.
keep the shoe on. And so what happens is the toe goes over and that bunion comes out. And so it goes over, and then the other little piggies have to grab hold, and then they turn into hammer toes. So it turns into a big mess.
That's a lose-lose all day.
It's a
How
lose-lose
many
all
pairs of flip-flops do you guys own? Are your toes like this? Probably so.
Probably so.
Wow. So the, what was it? The Merlot and the toe and Merlot.
Foot, toe, and
Foot,
below.
toe, and Merlot.
Uh-huh.
So you basically went through exercises?
We went through exercises. We had, what'd you call them, tough balls? We had some
The
little
tough balls, little small, they're dog chew toys.
Oh.
And then we used a pencil to help elevate, and we basically did a Kegel for the foot.
For the foot.
Mm-hmm. You know what a Kegel is, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Y'all know what Kegel is. Don't act like you don't know. You know.
So we raise the bottom of the foot up so you don't have a fallen arch. And then we take a toe band and put it on the toes and do exercises. And it feels really good. And so, some people, their feet really hurt them all day, every day.
Right, yeah.
So this gives them a sense of relief. And my goal is for them to do these exercises. I do work with a podiatrist, and she says, I'd rather you do this work instead of come see me and on my operating table. She'd rather you do the work. She's a good girl, a good doctor, not a greedy one.
So is that something that we're doing here in Charlotte and Cornelius?
Mm-hmm.
We are.
Yes.
So we can contact Pilates Physique for that.
She'll do a foot, toe, and Merlot.
Do a foot, toe, and Merlot.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
That is-
actually, I'm gonna make February.
Foot February.
February.
So we're gonna keep you posted and informed on Foot February.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That sounds awesome. Okay, we've heard about Pilates, and there's studios all around. You know, they're popping up everywhere. Is Rollology a continuation of Pilates?
Yes and no. My background is strictly Pilates. I'm not yoga. I worked out and things like that, but my background and my love is Pilates. And working with Lolita San Miguel, who is, they call her an elder. It's very Obi-Wan Kenobi, Star Wars-ish, but she's called an elder in the Pilates community. And when I was working with her, I have a small studio in Palm Beach. So with Palm Beach, they want their privates. You know, they want to pay the bigger bucks and have all the attention on them and nobody else in the room, which is good. And but that's what I was doing. And when I started working with her, it was very clear that my group teaching was not all that great. So this was 10 years ago, and I rented a studio across the bridge in West Palm Beach where, it's less money and it's a dance studio, and I had girls come in and we did mat Pilates. And as a single mother, I was thinking about what can I do to make it a little bit, more interesting, and the thought of buying 10 magic circles was daunting on me, and I was always buying and selling foam rollers to my clients. So when I decided that the foam, I just grabbed a box one day, kind of not even, I'm going to do this, and, just off the cuff, and I took the box into the studio, and we passed them out, and they started buying their rollers, and we started a program, and we created the class. And then a couple of years ago, I grabbed some other instructors, and we formulated it into a program where I can certify and license instructors or physical therapists, podiatrists, anybody who's interested in doing this type of work to help people. And so we have a 75-page workbook when you join or when you do the workshop, which we just completed today here in Cornelius. And you get a roller and you get a toe band. And my goal is to teach you how to help people and to make money doing so.
Awesome. So can I get certified? I mean, I'm not in the Pilates business or physical fitness.
Yeah, it might be a little bit slower of a process if you don't have the background. I mean, this class that we had this weekend, everybody was pretty knowledgeable about, the human body and how it moves and that kind of thing. And what to do, what not to do, because there's certain things that you just don't do with the body, and that would be something that we would have to kind of guide you along a little bit more with.
So I'm a little behind the curve.
A little bit, but no, I wouldn't say. I mean, what you did Pilates, so maybe you could come and do Pilates with Denise, and then if you're inclined to do so, sign up and get certified.
Get certified. I tell you, this beautiful thing just works magic for me. What are some of your successes around the country with Rollology?
I have.
Wait a minute. Let me stop you right there.
Sure.
How long have you been doing Rollology?
Well, a few years, probably about 3 or 4 years now.
3 or 4 years. Okay.
Yeah, but I kind of started the class without calling it Rollology and all that 10 years ago. So I started the process authentically without, I didn't know where it was going to happen. I had no intention of doing what we're doing today with it. But now I have a clear intention. So, but I have some very wonderful success stories. I have a guy who, he was in the Bahamas and he rode a bicycle off the end of a dock. I think the bicycle landed on his shoulder. And so he needed rotator cuff surgery. So we started working with him, and he went and had the surgery. After the surgery, he worked with a physical therapist. Physical therapist would do things that were painful with him, and then the physical therapist said, "That's it, I'm done." But I kept working with him, and we did something called the shoulder clock, and we got full range of motion, and he went skiing, and he did great. He plays golf, he bikes, he won't go anywhere without his roller.
Oh, wow.
He takes it with him everywhere.
Wow, that's cool.
And he's going to be 70, so he doesn't want to give up his life. He'll be 70 like in a couple of weeks, so he doesn't want to give up his lifestyle of being young and fit and flexible and agile. Men, I kind of want them looking agile. I don't want them looking I want them,
kind of free.
Yeah, kind of free.
Right.
Yeah,
I
kind
like
of free.
that. So are you certifying people on the West Coast, Canada?
We're working our way through the country. We're in California and various other states.
Okay.
But yeah, we're as far west as California, as far south as Miami, as far north, Ohio.
Okay.
So we're around, and we have people in Europe and Australia, and not yet, that want us to come.
That want you to come.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
we
going
have
to
to
be
work
big.
on. Yeah, I hope so.
So once you certify someone, like Denise, will she be able to certify someone, or will you be the only person certified?
Right now, I'm the only one, but the physical therapist that was here today, she wants to start getting in on the action too and certifying. So it's a little bit baby steps. We're rolling in the right direction though.
Well, as long as you're rolling in the right direction, that's all good for me. Wow. Anything you ladies like to add about Rollology or the weekend, how amazing it was with all of the individuals that came in and successfully learned this process?
I thought it was a great weekend. Allison and I started working together. I think it was either August or September.
Yeah,
we
something
started
like that.
working on this. Like you said, Nia, there are lots of Pilates studios just popping up everywhere,
Yes.
but people don't necessarily know what Pilates is, what Pilates has to offer. And I thought this was just a great opportunity to put something like this out in the Pilates community, to put Charlotte on the map.
Yeah.
That you can come here and learn how to do these things and expand your knowledge of the method that you already do. Or in this case, like Alison said, we had yoga instructors, physical therapists, and nurses here that, they're expanding their knowledge on something that they might not have even known about at all.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
But the overall goal was helping other people.
Exactly.
Y'all did that.
Yeah.
Today. I'm proof. I am living proof.
That's awesome.
We talk about things a lot, but until you really experience stuff for yourself, and this, I can't say no more. I'm going to kiss you later, but not on camera. But I really, really thank you so much for the opportunity to allow me to talk to you all the way up from Florida.
I have to say that was brave of you to come to the class. Just you know, not blindly coming
Mm-hmm.
and standing in line. We had a line. I loved it. That was great. It looked like I don't know, it looked like a hot bar with a good band playing or something in line.
Wow, yeah. It was, I said, what could it hurt?
Yeah.
I was already hurting. So I didn't think I could hurt anymore. You said you were going to hurt me, but you didn't. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I didn't want you to hurt, honestly.
No, and I
most
didn't.
People don't, but sometimes they feel a little discomfort, but I don't think
Yeah,
you will.
I won't lie. There was some discomfort basically from the soreness and everything that you get with sciatica.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, that's something I'm dealing with anyway.
Mhm.
So anything better is a huge improvement.
So your hip feels looser. You don't have that radiating pain anymore.
Right now normally I'm numb right at the upper inner thighs.
Mhm.
The calf is normally like throbbing like somebody's literally hitting it with a hammer
Mhm.
all the way down to my ankle. I have none of that.
Yay! I
None
love
of
it.
that.
I love it. That's
None
so
of
cool.
that. None of
That's
that.
so cool. And that you're not unusual for people that come to this class. That, you know, whether it's sciatica or rotator cuff or neck or back pain, and we're just teaching you to get back up, right, and do what your body's supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be here,
Right.
you know. I honestly feel we're in an epidemic. We're just going on down.
Yes.
We really are, and it's kind of funny because I see these things on Facebook where it kind of starts off like we were kind of like monkeys, and then we come up straight, and then we're going back
Right
down.
back down.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
wow.
back down.
Wow, that's awesome. Anything else to add, lady?
No.
I think that people should come do Pilates and Rollology here
Yeah.
at Denise's.
Come visit
Yeah.
us in Cornelius.
Absolutely.
Pilates Physique.
Pilates Physique here in Cornelius.
Mhm.
An easy ride. I'm in university. I think it took me 25 minutes. I mean,
Yeah.
I've driven farther for other things, but for myself, I think it was worth
Plenty
the
of
trip.
parking.
Plenty of parking.
Yeah,
Plenty of parking,
food,
lots of group
restaurants.
classes on the schedule.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure I post the website on the page and let everybody be aware of it and how great this is. Well, thank you. But stick around. Don't go anywhere because I got some excitement here now.
Okay.
As a part of the show, I always like to do a little part called Did You Know? Some information. Sometimes it's useless. Sometimes people are like, oh, I didn't know that. Well, today, Did You Know is reasons why people don't achieve resolutions.
Okay.
Okay, I got this information from Forbes, which according to U.S. News, 80% of people give up their New Year's resolution the second week of February.
Second week of February, huh?
Do you find that normally?
Well, Valentine's Day comes.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
You're getting ready for other things during that time. According to James Clear, who is an author of Atomic Habit, it takes anywhere from 2 to 8 months to develop a new behavior or habit. I thought it was 21 days.
I thought 21 days too.
Yeah, that's
What
what I
was
thought,
yours?
too.
2 months?
He says 2 months, 2 to 8 months for
2 to 8
behavioral, new behavior and habit.
Can I add something to that a little bit? So with the body, to change it neurologically, like your hip, 30 hours
30 hours.
of intent movement, meaning you're not like on the phone doing the exercises, you're moving with intention. And so it takes 30 hours, not 30 hours in a row, and not like 30 hours stretched off over 3 years, but maybe 10 minutes a day, 3 times a day, something like that. And then when you get to 30 hours of intently moving your body that way, you have created neurological change.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So 30 hours. It doesn't have to be, like you said, it doesn't have to be hours at a time. 15-minute increments, maybe?
Yeah, 2 or 3 a day, or 1 a day. But
Interesting.
intent, not
Not just doing it.
not just doing
Let me
it.
jot that down.
Jot
30
that
hours.
down.
30 hours of intent.
Intent,
Okay.
with intention.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
That's my big word this year, I think.
Intention?
Intention.
Hashtag
Keep
intention?
Well,
Okay.
maybe.
Maybe so.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. I didn't go that far with it yet.
Okay. Hey, that's what I'm here for. There are 4 reasons why we don't achieve our resolutions. First one is we fail to pick a realistic goal. Most commonly, weight, losing the weight. Exercising and eating healthy is an achievable goal, but so many people can't follow through. Ask yourself the following questions, he says. Which goal is more achievable? Losing 100 pounds or cutting refined sugars from your diet? The answer is pretty easy, right? you cut the sugar from the
Right,
diet,
right.
and you're more likely to lose weight either way. Correct?
Exactly.
All right. So let's see what is our next one here. Sorry, y'all. No one can accomplish anything without some help and support.
Mm-hmm.
So we all need a tribe around us, group exercise, a buddy, an app.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help if you need it.
Right, correct.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't plan properly.
No.
We just jump into that thing first day of New Year's. We like, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna lose 30 pounds in 30 minutes.
Right. And all you have is beer and wine in the fridge.
Right, exactly. You
You're
have not planned. You're supposed
Right.
to clean that refrigerator out,
Yeah,
correct?
you're supposed to.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Losing 100 pounds, what steps can you take to ensure that it happens? Cutting specific foods. Did you join a gym or a studio? Did you hire a personal trainer? Make your plan specifically and follow it through. Writing it down is important, okay? We don't make it a habit. Everything in life results from habits, like you said. Bad habits, you need to be replaced with good habits.
Right.
So if you want that donut and you got to walk past that donut shop, change your detour or change your course and not walk by that donut shop, and you're going to add on some steps that can allow you to continuously keep that habit up, to avoid the triggers.
And you don't see that donut, so you don't think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We fail to track our goals. I think that's the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not tracking it, then you can't see the noticeable results. Immediate feedback is the biggest kicker, would you say?
Yeah, that's true.
So you have to keep tracking goals, keep it for yourself, keep it simple, track it, do it the old school way, writing it down. There's an app that you can, I think how much water did you drink? That kind of thing.
I think that it's really important to have a food journal. So you write down everything you eat and how
I
you feel
can never
afterwards.
keep up with that food journal.
It's hard, it's
It
tough. And especially if you eat something bad, you have to write
You
it
gotta
down.
write it down. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
write those Cheetos down. But goal tracking keeps you motivated as well. It's like this is immediate
definitely.
results. So that is our interview for today, and that is Southern Knowledge for tonight. I really appreciate you guys giving me this opportunity and taking the time out to share, because this is information people need to know about.
Definitely.
And it exists and it works and everything is real about it. And I wanted to share it with the family. So thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. Our pleasure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
yes. And we're just so happy to be, I'm happy to be in Charlotte, and I'm happy to be in such a well-established, high-quality Pilates studio.
Absolutely.
So it's been really awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Lee. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Once again, Southern Knowledge has changed a little bit, but still has amazing information. What's popping in Charlotte will just only be on the site itself, on our page. So please check it often. News, all of the wonderful, crazy stuff that I gave you in the past, I'm still giving it to you. So check the page very, very often. And I love saying, when knowing better equals doing better. See you guys.